Is this the most relaxing Italian restaurant at Disney World?
For today we're at Disney's Boardwalk, because you know, there's boards and you walk it. It's time to return to
Trattoria al Forno for dinner.
Yes, it's been apparently too long, so your number one choice of foodie for entertainment. We're back to try the things so you don't have to, because we're cheese vegan. I'm not. I'm going to trot my way in that doorway.
It's time to foodie and chill. Our favorite friend, the dipping bread that comes as your starter. This is included in the bread service, just like your normal, you eat here, whatnot. It does also have the olive oil with the garlic bread. I also requested balsamic, which is on the way, but I wanted to just get it in here like this. This is like the best thing you could get as far as garlic-wise outside of Yachtsman Steakhouse. I actually think that this iteration of the soft garlic pieces is better here at Trattoria than Yachtsman Steakhouse, and the bread is better too. It's not the allergy bread. So I think this gives really good bread and is in my top 5 bread service. I would give it a 4 out of 5 breads.
If there's one thing we can respect at any restaurant, is a good table bread. Be it a loaf, be it little individual bread pieces. We like in-house fresh baked bread, and they are all about that here at Trattoria. And garlic. I really need to buy more fresh garlic for the house, because you know what? We love roasted garlic in some bread. It's like a movie snack for us. If there's a limit to how much garlic you should have on a first date, this place is probably not going to meet that criteria. But for those of us that are foodies, to which the limit for garlic does not exist, that's amazing. The bread's nice and crisp, warm inside, olive oil and the roasted garlic, perfection. 4.25 out of 5 plus. Here you have the delectable, the shareable, this pull-apart garlic bread topped with roasted cheese, a little circle of marinara sauce that you also get a trio of dips with. It's almost like, where do you start? I want to pull it apart, but I also don't want sticky fingers. So we're going to do this like we got some class, or the illusion of class. I'm just going to tear it apart. Beautiful melted cheese on top, all the garlic in there. I can smell it from here. And then you have a trio of sauces, a pesto, like a tomato and ricotta, and then an olive oil and cracked pepper. I think I'm going to go with the pesto. Just a little bit, a lot of bit here on top, because there's plenty of dips for all the bread that you get. Am I doubling up on bread with both table bread and pull-apart garlic bread? Have I now reached the Godzilla level of garlic breath? Also, yes. Luckily for Disney, there's no small cities for me to destroy. Just my own breath. That is delectable. Melted cheese is perfect. Nice little crust on there. The bread is crisp on the outside, soft, warm on the inside. I want to crawl inside this thing like a sleeping bag. I'll take a very deep nap and then wake up and eat my way out. Probably a little graphic. But either way, 4.5 out of 5 plus. Don't knock the gnocchi. We have this beautiful looking truffle gnocchi in a cream sauce. Nice thickens. The different size and shapes you get of gnocchi, I think this is what I would consider to be an adequate size. Some of them are super small, and it feels like maybe like a side. This feels like an entree portion of gnocchi. Got the herbs, the cream sauce, a little roast on the gnocchi itself. I want a little bit of that gnocchi. Gnocchi? Too much time in Duval County. That truffle flavor is powerful, but balanced. It's not like the truffle that's so strong you can't taste anything else. You're definitely getting a lot of the herbs and the cream sauce. It's very delicate, but you're not getting like a super dense gnocchi. I like how light it is. But you have to like truffle because it is still the premier flavor in this. It's almost like a cheese tease. You just double down on the cheese. You get you some cheese pull-apart bread, garlic, then you get you some truffle gnocchi in cream sauce. You're a cheesehead. This would be the restaurant for you. I would give this a solid 3.75 out of 5 plus.
My favorite secret menu item, the vegan cheese pizza. Now, the seasonal pizza currently is like zucchini, squash, and artichoke, I think with a garlic, not with an artichoke, with something else. Sun-dried tomato with a garlic sauce, and then they could do vegan cheese, but I decided to be basic and just go with a margherita. I always get a margherita, but no. But you can put other toppings beside this. I also brought pocket parm, which I didn't put, whatever, and they do have red pepper also if you need that. I will die on the hill that this is the best vegan pizza on property that is owned by Disney. Literally the best. I could eat it all day. Captain America, this pizza. It is so good. And you get it however you want it. Now, they do to-go. At Trattoria, you can order to go on the app. Unfortunately, this is not available on the app, but you can also order at the front if you're staying here or something and you wanted to do to go with one of these pizzas. As long as the kitchen isn't like in the weeds, they can usually do that for you. So come and ask for a personal portion. Unless you're a large vegan family, the pizza window will also make a vegan pizza, but you have to buy the whole pizza, and that is like $56 or something like that. So it's better to get it from Trattoria where it's actually like reasonably priced, but it is a personal portion. So take that as you will. Either way, for me, it is a 5 out of 5. It is a Princessities item. Blaze is a good contender for this because they have the high rise, but I love Trattoria more than Via Napoli at the minimum.
The only other acceptable form of margherita is pizza. No further explanation needed. It's nice, the basil, the vegan cheese, those cut tomatoes. Beautimous. I wish the crust was a little thicker, but this has always been one of our favorites. I think other than the fresh ingredients, what really sells the pizza here is the fact they have a brick oven in-house. And you really get that flavor, that uniqueness, that cook on the bottom of the crust from the brick oven. The cheese, it smokes in your mouth. The fresh tomato, it's great. That acidity with the basil, that is in fact a margherita pizza, vegan style. And I think the pizza here is far better than what you get at the pizza window. I know that may not be a popular opinion, but it's my opinion, and I'm sending 10 toes down on that one. I give this a 4.75 out of 5 claws. If I had to pick any vegan pizza on property, it's probably going to be this one, and it's not even close. This is another one of those times where I was stumped on what to order for dinner. Usually when that happens, we always ask our servers their recommendations. They rarely ever steer us wrong, be it here at Trattoria or any other restaurant. Don't be afraid to ask for their favorites. They will definitely tell you. So server recommended the shrimp pappardelle pasta. You have these roasted tomatoes on here. Huge shrimp with the pappardelle pasta in a white wine cream sauce. Very similar to a shrimp scampi, which you can also get on the side in a very similar sauce. You have this nice big shrimp. Let's get some pasta in here. Because you came for shrimp pasta, correct? Oh. Yeah, there you go. A nice big oversized bear bite. That is tasty. I'm always on the fence about like white wine sauces because I don't usually like the consistency of them. I usually think they're too thin and too much on the wine side, not enough cream. Even as somebody who's lactose intolerant, yes, I did take a magic pill. I actually took 2, just to make sure that I would survive this. But this has a nice consistency, nice thickness that sticks well to the noodle. the shrimp. You're not skipping on. You're not getting shrimp that are like this big, like you got like a top ramen cup of noodle shrimp. They're actual shrimp. The acidity of the tomato goes well over the shrimp, taking away that like briny flavor, and you're getting a complete dish. I love seafood pasta. We get like Italian, like off property, shrimp scampi is like 90% of what I ordered to begin with. This, fairly close, like a thicker noodle. You do have the optional as well as getting this with like their house marinara sauce if you don't want the white cream sauce, but I think this is more than a perfect showing on the plate. That solid 4 out of 5 claws.
And we are here with rosé all day. Love a good rosé. Cheers to the rosé. It really tastes like a blend of like a bright white with like a red. It tastes like a rosé blend to me, but it's just very bright. It's very fragrant, and I like it. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 wines. It makes me feel decently fine.
I think one of the draws to this restaurant doesn't get talked about enough is their open kitchen. You could literally just get a bottle of wine, as we have, and just sit and watch them cook, because it is like entertainment in and of itself, just watching how efficient and proud they are to be doing what they're doing. Cheers to the culinary team, as always. Had a very unique characteristic as a rosé. Like, there's definitely a rosé, but like it comes like sweet with the right amount of tart, like a very like the edge of a super ripe grape, but it goes very well. I like that. Clean finish. 4 out of 5 claws. Did we get a bottle of wine and then I decided to get a cocktail as well? Yes, I did, because I'm an adult and I can do things like that. And why not spoil myself every now and then, like the Italians would? So I got a Sicilian iced tea. Looks like iced tea. It's got a lemon, got some alcohol in it. Smells like iced tea. Will it drink like iced tea? With a kick. Maybe, but I don't have one. So I probably should use a straw, but since I don't have one, I'm just going to dip my face in like a bear would a river. Honestly, it tastes like northern iced tea. You would never mistake this for a southern iced tea. If you know, you know. I'm not diving any deeper into that. It is what it is. But if you're looking for an alcoholic adult tea, it's a nice sipping beverage that should go well with anything you decide to get here for dinner. I would give it 3.5 out of 5 claws.
This is a lemon ricotta cake. Now it is configured a little weird, so I just want to show you. This is the cake piece. There's a lemon curd down here at the bottom. This is a vanilla bean cream. They have it one on this side and then one in the back. And then there's like these little crumbs here, these like cookie crumbs basically, that accent it. But most of it is this ricotta cake, which our server told us was made of tofu. So I'm super excited to see what this is like. So just a cake piece, just a little baby cake piece. I'm gonna grab some of these, some little pieces from the back. You didn't see those, but it's fine. Cheers. Holy lemon zest, Batman. That tastes like I ate a fresh lemon. Very delicious, very different from what I was expecting it to be. I loved the olive oil cake that they had here before. It tasted like cotton candy. This tastes like a straight lemon. If you are a lemon lover or a lemon bar lover or a lemon cake lover, you're gonna love this. If you don't love lemon, do not order. It tastes like straight zest in your mouth. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 lemons.
To start this part of the review, I would let you know that I do not love lemons. In theory. I love lemonade. I love lemon head candy. I even like lemon Starbursts. But I don't like lemons on things. I don't usually like lemon desserts. I have a limit to the amount of citrus I can handle. And of all of the citrus fruits out there, lemon is probably my least favorite. So going in knowing that, to a lemon ricotta cake made with tofu, these little cookie crumbs, little sauce down here. I'm expecting lemon on lemon on lemon. When your enemies give you lemons, or when life throws you lemons, if you make a cake, just don't feed it to me. Yeah? It's my brain resetting a little bit. It's a very slow reboot. The cake itself, nice and moist, soft. It's as cakey as cake should be. It is, in fact, a lemon cake. That's the base. It is strong with the lemon. Both the cake itself and the sauce in the bottom, they're like doubling up on the lemon. The cookies and the cream on the side give it a nice, like, dessert airy texture, but it is definitely, like, lemon forward. If you're a lemon lover, you will love it. If you are a lemon hater like me, it is a gigantic plate of physical haterade. But it is a decent dessert. I'm not going to take away from the display of it, the flavor of it, the execution of it. I give it 3.25 out of 5 bucks. I prefer the lemon flavored dessert from Flying Fish because it's a lemonade flavored dessert, like a hard egg that tastes like actual lemonade and not lemon cake. Again, I'm very picky. But being that I'm picky, I would still approve of this. I just wouldn't order it for me. Trattoria al Forno.
And we appreciated the menu. We were not expecting some new menu items, and we came in with new menu items. This was totally accidental.
If you only see the spark in her eye when she realizes there's a brand new dessert on this menu, she almost danced.
I literally figured it out like 10 minutes before our reservation. I just was like perusing the menu, and I was like, my olive oil cake is gone.
But she found something that she likes just as well, which you're always afraid of when things change.
Yeah.
We like change, but there's always a little anxiety around what's coming next.
I agree.
But this menu is still consistent. We feel like even though everybody knows about Trattoria,
yes,
it's like an underrated gym because it's back here on the boardwalk, and not everybody wants to come back here. No. But it's always a good, solid dinner, especially like when we're hungry, nobody to eat. We'll do a Trattoria.
Or if like all the lines are super long at Epcot, we will just come to the boardwalk. Yes. And just walk out here. It's super easy.
Very easy. Short walk, especially once the sun sets.
Yeah.
But we don't know what you guys think. Do you consider Trattoria when you're making reservations or making your plans for your vacation? Let us know in the comments below. Now, if there's anything else you can see us do, that will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, well, Bear might eat himself out of the boardwalk, and then what will he be? Just like an Epcot stand? Figment forever? I can't deal with that.
Not much I love Figment. It's a lie, though. But you heard the girl.